of language, while error is a practical system of language. This is actually a concept I am going to be unleashing the knowledge into this video. Now, this concept actually falls on the specific grammatical model, which is the structural grammar. Structural grammar, this is a linguistic theory that focuses on the analysis of grammatical structure of sentences. Structural grammar was actually postulated by a famous linguist referred to as Ferdinand de Saussure. Ferdinand de Saussure happens to be the father of structural linguists. He existed before 1913, died in 1913, and his book was actually published in 1916. His book is actually referred to as a posthumous because it was published after his death by one of his disciples, or shall I say students. So this book actually discussed a lot of concepts. Okay, it discusses a lot of concepts. And before moving to the concepts the book actually discusses into this video, I would love to share this information with you that structural grammar is descriptive in nature and not prescriptive. And for this reason, it develops on the weakness of traditional grammar, which is prescriptive in nature. So structural grammar focuses on the analysis of grammatical structure of sentences, looking into how words are related together. Okay, so it develops some concepts. Like the concept of long, the concept of barrier, the concept of meaning hypothesis. So as we continue to watch this video, we shall receive rapid understanding on what this concept actually reveals around. It is worthy to take note of the fact that Ferdinand de Saussure works actually influence a lot of linguists. The famous linguist we know right now is Noam Chomsky, who happens to be the father of modern linguists. His understanding hasn't been totally independent without Ferdinand de Saussure, because it is even obvious in Noam Chomsky's grammatical postulation that it happens to be a development of Ferdinand de Saussure, including his additional knowledge and some other things. So the point is that the structural grammar actually influences a lot of linguists like the Bloomfield, the M.K. Holiday, the Noam Chomsky. Okay, so this grammatical model actually lays the foundation for Noam Chomsky postulation and the systemic functional grammar. Now let's move straight to the concepts that structural grammar actually revolves around. So one of the concepts structural grammar revolves around is the lang. The lang is actually the system of language, the theoretical system of language. It spells out the rules that governs how words are formed and sentences are made. How it governs how words are formed. Okay, when you make use of the word have, has, or had in a sentence, then you should use a past participle, especially if it functions as tense. When you make use of a singular subject in a sentence, it should be followed by single verb like is and the rest. When you make use of this, each, it should be followed by a single subject with the exclusion of. Okay, so those principles, those rules could actually fall under lang, because lang has to do the entire system as regard operating on rules of a particular language. So that's discussed the first concept that structural grammar revolves around. So going to the second concept, and that is parallel. Parallel has to do with the actual way language is actually used in real life situation, and this can be equated with the descriptive grammar, which I explained in one of my videos. Alright, so going from that to the next concept into this video, and that has to do with the meaning hypothesis. In structural grammar, it is believed that meaning actually has no place in grammar. Meaning exists outside grammar. For you to understand the meaning of an address, then the meaning of the utterance is not highly dependent on the sound order or the sound formation, which is also known as phonology. It is not dependent on the syntax, which is the word formation. The meaning of the sentence can be determined outside the context of grammar. So this was actually postulated in structural grammar. Thank you so much for watching my video. Kindly do well to subscribe, turn on the notification button, and drop a comment. Thank you so much. Sagacious guys.